The Golden State Warriors' pursuit of the 73-9 regular season record in the 2015 to 2016 NBA season is one of the most talked about achievements in sports history. However, this extraordinary feat is often linked to their eventual downfall in the NBA Finals, where they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers after leading the series 3-1. While the Warriors' regular season dominance was historic, there is a strong argument to be made that their relentless pursuit of the 73-9 record ultimately cost them the NBA championship. Here's a detailed analysis of how this pursuit may have contributed to their failure to secure the title. One of the most significant factors in the Warriors' loss was the physical and mental toll of chasing the 73-9 record. Maintaining such a high level of performance throughout an 82-game season is incredibly demanding. The Warriors had to bring their best every night, knowing that any slip-up could jeopardize their pursuit of history. This constant pressure likely wore down the team over time. Physical toll: the Warriors were committed to winning every possible game, which meant that their key players, particularly Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, logged heavy minutes throughout the regular season. By the time the playoffs arrived, these players were likely more fatigued than they would have been if the team had taken a more conservative approach to the regular season. The mental toll was also daunting. The pressure to break the Chicago Bulls' 72-10 record added a layer of mental stress. Every game was scrutinized, and the media attention was relentless. This mental fatigue can accumulate, especially as the playoffs, with their own unique pressures, begin. By the time they reached the finals, the Warriors might have been emotionally drained, contributing to their inability to close out the series after taking a 3-1 lead and being the overwhelming favorites. The grind of an 82-game season, compounded by the pursuit of 73 wins, increased the risk of injuries, which did, in fact, affect the Warriors during the playoffs. Stephen Curry's injuries also played a massive part in the eventual build-up to the finals loss. Stephen Curry, the reigning MVP, suffered a series of injuries during the 2016 playoffs, including a sprained MCL in the first round against the Houston Rockets. While Curry did return to action, it was clear that he was not at full strength for much of the postseason. The Warriors' reliance on Curry, especially after his historic regular season, meant that any reduction in his effectiveness was a significant blow to their chances of winning the title. Andre Iguodala, the 2015 Finals MVP, although many basketball nerds argue he didn't deserve the award, he also dealt with a back injury during the 2016 Finals. His defensive prowess, particularly his ability to guard LeBron James, was a critical component of the Warriors' game plan. Iguodala's injury limited his mobility and effectiveness, further weakening the Warriors' defense at a crucial time. Had the Warriors not pursued the 73-9 record with such intensity, they might have been more cautious with player workloads, possibly reducing the risk of these injuries or allowing more recovery time for minor injuries before they became significant issues. In retrospect, many would argue that the Warriors' quest for the regular season record may have shifted their focus away from the ultimate goal, winning the NBA championship. But as we know, that's every NBA team's goal. Perhaps the correct term to use here would be blindsided by the golden shine of that elusive record. In the NBA, the playoffs are often a different beast compared to the regular season, and teams that have overexerted themselves in the regular season can struggle to adjust even a team as good as the Warriors. During the regular season, the Warriors' high-octane, three-point heavy style overwhelmed opponents. However, in the playoffs, teams had the opportunity to prepare specifically for the Warriors' style over a 7-game series. The Cavaliers, in particular, were able to exploit the Warriors' weaknesses, such as their reliance on outside shooting and their vulnerability on the interior without a dominant big man. By focusing so heavily on breaking the regular season record, the Warriors may have been less mentally prepared for the unique challenges of the playoffs. The playoffs require a different kind of focus, one that involves adjusting to opponents, dealing with adversity, and managing the highs and lows of a series. The Warriors' pursuit of the 73-9 record, Curry's injury woes, and the grueling 7-game series with the Thunder may have left them mentally spent by the time they reached the finals, making it harder for them to adapt when the LeBron James-led Cavaliers pushed back after falling behind 3-1. That was it for part 1 of the video. Thank you all so much for watching.